Hello guys, so today I woke up wanting to give my opinion on something. But what could it be? Guild Wars 2. So to start off, I'm going to say that Guild Wars 2 is a free-to-play MMO. Yes, you heard me right. Free to play. Personally, I just love this game. I even decided to buy the expansions. It's not obligatory, by the way, but only on discount because I'm a cheap ass. Unlike other MMOs that I've played, like World of Warcraft, Mists of Pandaria, Archeage, and Phantasy Star Online 2, I'm still playing Guild Wars 2 to this day and loving every second of it. For you to get a more understanding on my thoughts on these games, I'm gonna resume them with these sentences. World of Warcraft. Monthly payment and PvP galore, which is very stressing for me and my little weak heart. Then we have Archeage. A lot of fun, but for progression, you have to go to another place and prepare to get your ass swooped by other players. Then we have Phantasy Star Online 2. It was also fun, but since I started playing alone, I got bored, and it's Japanese, and it's confusing. Meanwhile, I describe Guild Wars 2 as fun to play, and you do you, boo. But let's go more in detail, shall we? So, Guild Wars 2 is well divided in game modes. I'm gonna count down what they are. First you have PvP, player versus player, where you kick other players' asses, and they kick yours. Second you have World versus World, where you go in groups to kick other group asses and conquer everything. Third, you have Core PvE, player versus environment, also known as the casual gameplay where you do story, bosses and events. Basically what I do almost all the time in this game. And inside PvE, you also have dungeons, where you go, well, into a dungeon with people or homies and kill a lot of stuff. Then you also have raids, where you kill hard-ass bosses with a group of 10 people and rage most of the time. And the last game mode of PvE, it's Fractals. It's kinda like a dungeon, but it's not inside a dungeon, but it's harder, way harder. Just like my You're not obligated to do every single game mode, like in other MMOs. Personally, like I said before, I only focus on core PvE, dungeons, world versus world, and when the eclipse rises on that specific day of the year, I do fractals. Why don't I do the rest? You may be wondering. Or not, I don't think you do. But it's easy to explain. So my little children, I have anxiety when I go against other people. So the first 5 World vs World, I cried every time. I had cold sweats. It was like I was seeing my mom with a plate of veggies, demanding me to eat them. But I overcome it and now I actually love it. But the same can't be said to PvP, because PvP is a little more personnel, kid. So I still cry and I can't do it yet. I'm a PvP virgin. Please go easy on me. And what about raids? Well, too much rage for me. I don't like a lot of salt on my meals. But I'll still try them in the future. This is only my current opinion on the game modes. I had to emphasize these because most people think that what people say are facts and not opinions. But let's continue. And finally, unlike other MMOs I played, Guild Wars 2 doesn't demand you to do PvP like World of Warcraft or Archeage, where you have quests that demand you to do some sort of PvP. Sis, I got no time for that. And unlike Phantasy Star Online 2, I have a friend that plays with me and I don't have to speak Japanese to talk to others. Sumimasen. You also don't need to waste money on Guild Wars 2, unless you want expansions that provide more gameplay, quality of life or skins. Which I kinda do. That's why I bought some of them. No tea. So these were my thoughts on Guild Wars 2. Comparing it to other MMOs that I've played on the past. Write in the comments down below what you think about the game or any other MMOs that you played. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys on my next video. Stay tuned, my friends.